It's a never-ending project, man. Oh well. Cold still, man. Okay, let's give it a try. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today's vlog, as you can see, I got two belts laying around here. This is just a quick tip. Learn from my mistakes. That will be the title of this vlog. I just thought it's a good idea to share it to you guys. After all, I am new to this setup, the Civic and the G23 in it, or if you happen to have an H22 with power steering pump in it. Okay, so if you don't have a power steering pump in it, then don't worry, you know, it's no big deal for you guys. But for some that's about to make a swap on their Civic with same setup, whether it's a G23 or H22, I pulled down my transmission because I wanted to check. Remember, I was having some issue. Man, that is so bad. I have crossed this out earlier. This is my the aftermath list. So that's done deal. So let me go back to the story. I went and dropped my transmission to verify everything, that everything is good to go, and also check the clutch. Remember, I'm using a Yonaka stage 3 clutch just to verify, make sure it didn't get damaged or anything like that. And here is the clutch. Yeah, you could tell that this thing could really use some more braking period. Yeah. But it's been working pretty good. Yeah, I have no problem with this clutch. Yeah. I made some adjustment on the cable. Just fine tune it, and finally, remember the it was like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, and then sometimes, you know, so I just played around with it, and also changed the flush the transmission fluid and everything, and it's good to go. So I'll go back to the story. I said that I dropped the transmission. I had this thing in an angle, you know, just to make clearance, because there is no possible way to drop the transmission without having the motor in an angle. And also, well, I have it in an angle, and also have the scissor jack with a wood block on top of it, right at the oil pan. So it's in an angle. Being this motor have a power steering pump, the belt, since there is a tight clearance in between the chassis and the motor, it put a pressure, a tension on the belt. But somehow this thing managed to came off from the seats or the rib on the crankshaft pulley side that I didn't know about. So right after I got done with it, I started the motor, and it started, sure enough, it started to make some noise. And then all I did was turn the steering wheel, you know, side to side, and then it went back to normal. The noise is gone. Not until I went to work and I showed my co-worker about my setup, and he noticed that this belt, and he kind of glanced his flashlight onto this thread, and then he showed it to me, and sure enough, it was already split open like this. But no biggie, I just went to the zone and got me the replacement for it. It's a $10 costly mistake. I don't know about the mistake. It's just something that I don't anticipate. So moral of the story is, if you have the same setup like mine, you know, for new beginners, if you ever working on your transmission and you have this thing in an angle, the motor, just make sure to remove your power steering belt. Okay? Learn from my mistake. I just thought it's a good idea to share it to you guys, you know. So, all right. Well, thank you very much. As far as like the motor is running, it's perfectly sound. I have no problem with it. You know, it's just the clutch is a little bit too low. It's something that I need to play around with the height. But what funny is, I never had any problem as far as like the clutch engagement and all that. I just barely lifted my my feet off the floor and it's already engaging. So it's like it's not there. So I never felt that when I was driving it around, you know, braking the motor. I have logged in 50 something miles and I have never complained about the clutch engagement. But right after the dyno session and all that, and more issues came up. So yeah, that's the update on the G23. So the catch can working perfectly, and also the overflow tank, no problem. The HD clamp, no, that will be coming up next, which is the boost grip. That will take a while. I still have to make some fixture and all that. And also, if I want to run the HD clamp on that throttle body, yeah, I'll find a way. We'll see. Okay, so again, learn from my mistake. Thank you guys for watching, and just hit that like button, and yeah, just drop in a comment, man. All right, and I'll see you guys back next. All right, bye everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Good as new. That's the idle right now, and not yet on a normal temperature. And I always get a kick of this turbo, man. And it's gonna keep running for about a minute or two. Huh. It's amazing. Like and subscribe. Hey guys, I would like to make a correction. I know I have said something about if you are boosting, make sure you have a check valve. Put one like this one here. Well, I was making this thing a little bit shorter. I was gonna tack it in, put this underneath, you know, cut the hose, and I found out that the Civic hose have one. It's right here. It's right there. Yeah, it's inside. It's embedded inside. That's a good thing I checked. Well, no biggie. I just end up having two of them. But the hose for the Civic for a 96 or 2000, it has one already. Yeah, when I was removing this hose, I noticed that there was an arrow right there towards the engine. It said, see right there, engine, and I kind of felt it right here. So I blow some air in it, and yeah, sure enough, it's a check valve. Okay, so this is the right one. You don't need to install a check valve, air check valve.